Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. Best day of the week. This is Barbara, and we're starting off with a little golden singing bell to raise the frequency of the crystals, the cards, me, and everybody listening. This is our amazing golden singing bell. It is a G sharp. This helps you open up to receive messages. It's good for communication. All right, so if you are new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, what we do here is we provide 3 stacks, which are hidden in these 3 black boxes. Your mission is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question. It can pertain to your life, a friend's life, a loved one's life, your family's life, your community, the whole world. And then you choose either 1 stack, 2 stacks, or all 3 stacks. And hopefully we can give you a message that resonates with your question or your idea or issue. Each stack contains a crystal or a stone and 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks and 1 oracle card. And each stack tells a story. So, let's talk about the background real quick. Excuse me. It's really funny because my guides were like, owls, owls, owls. And I'm thinking, okay, what do I have with owls? And I couldn't find anything in my whole shop that I wanted to hang as a backdrop for owls. And then I looked over and there's this like stained glass. This is, it's not really stained glass. It's painted glass. But it's perfect. There's our owls and there's a full moon in there. We just had a full moon. So that is perfect. Thank you, Rachel, for painting that. It is for sale in my shop. And then this is a crystal wood knot by our friend Mike, and it is elm and oak. And then with calcite cluster there, it really wanted to be in the video today. And then we've got, it's flanked by golden tiger's eye obelisks, and then we've got all these little clear quartz points. So we're grounded, we're sending energy out in all directions, we've got owls looking after us. It's a good day. So let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, dun dun dun, your stone is Lodestone. It is in a bag because it has all these little kind of sandy fibers, and it's messy. But the reason that we have Lodestone for stack number 1 is I was just doing a workshop the other night and I was telling people, you are a magnet. You are a magnet. Whatever it is you are thinking and feeling and speaking, you are drawing to yourself. So this is why we need to keep our thoughts and our feelings and what we say very positive, because we are manifesting so much quicker than we used to. So Lodestone can help us with that because it is a magnetic iron ore, and we can use this to balance our aura. We can bring our meridians and chakras into alignment, and it helps your psychic superpowers because everybody has those. If you're going to use this in healing, this is all about balance, so you would want 1 in each hand. And that's going to amplify its healing effects too. So it's good for intuition, confidence. But to me, the biggest thing about this is that magnetism. It reminds us that we are a magnet. So be careful what you wish for, because these days it's coming to you. Okay? And you want to make sure that, you know, if you're putting it out there that you want something, that it's for not just your, but everybody's highest and greatest good. So your first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot. And it is Oh, it's beautiful zebra. It is the Temperance card. This is a major arcana, card number 14. And like this was all about balance, this is all about balance. In this deck, Temperance is represented by the zebra. And I want you to think about the zebra. It's half white, half black, right? All about balance. Those stripes balance it out. So this is more balance. This is talking about whatever it is you're doing in your life, make sure you have balance. This is always a reminder for me because I am a workaholic and I know it. And I do need to make sure that I have time for myself where I'm doing something joyful just for me. And my time for myself usually ends up being something for my store. So I'm not taking this lightly. Now, what's interesting too is those owls in the background. There's 2 of them. That's all about balance as well. And they're balanced on a tree. Your second card is from the Tarot of Dreams, and it is the Ace of Swords. And interestingly, there's 2 wings, all about balance around that sword. But this is about new beginnings. New beginnings. Swords are all about truth. It's an air sign. So it can also be, I feel like it's also about communication. Because if we don't have air as humans, we can't communicate. And I'm speaking through the mouth. Okay, yes, we can write things down, but to speak, we need air. And this is all about new communication coming in, new truth coming in, or you sending it out. Maybe you're starting to speak your truth. Balance, harmony, the greatest and highest good of all. This is what I keep getting for this stack. Are you doing what is for the highest and greatest good of all? Let's have new beginnings and concentrate on the balance within ourselves. Within ourselves. Okay, so your oracle card is from the Sacred Spirit reading deck. Now, I have to point this out because I'm a big numbers person. This is card number 14, Temperance. And out of the oracle deck, you have card number 14 as well. Energy signature. 1s are all about manifesting, which is what I was just talking about with the Lodestone. And 4s are all about angels watching over you. So maybe you need to start talking to your angels. Maybe you need to start listening to your angels. But they're helping you manifest. Okay? And just looking at this picture here, look at this being. It's like, if I touch that, I'm going to manifest everything. That's what I feel like. I'm just going to, and all my dreams are going to come true. So let's see what the book says about card number 14. I'll hold that up there. Understanding that everything is energy. The air we breathe. Interesting, they speak about air first when we have air right here. The elements, emotions, sound, animals, people, and our thoughts. All of that is energy. Quantum physics seeks to explain these phenomena. Denser or heavier energy can be felt by a human being's normal senses. Most people will already understand what it feels like to walk in a room where an argument has just taken place. Filled with unseen tension, people react to these sensations, perhaps with an immediate awkwardness or a feeling that they need to vacate the building. I walked into a room the other day where there were 2 people, and I was so put off immediately. Like, I don't know what I just interrupted, but I know I interrupted something, and it was just, I just wanted to leave. And that's that energy they're talking about. As people progress through life, familiar experiences such as patterned behaviors become more clear and evident as you pay attention to the energy of the environment, people, social gatherings, events, and places around you. It is up to you, though, to be proactive with this sense of inner vision. Often you may find yourself saying, I have felt this before, or I recognize this, but I'm not sure why. That can also apply to people. I recognize you even though we've never met. Currently, you are being asked to read the energy of this issue and the people surrounding these circumstances. You must shine a spotlight and use all your senses to remove these masks, remove the masks, and expose the energy that is being hidden from you. Okay, that's hilarious. It's time to remove the masks, people. They're talking about the energy masks, of course. Not only will you identify insincere and dishonest people, you will begin to understand patterns that you have created in your life that are not serving you to your highest and greatest good. So this card is all about making sure that we are using our senses, our spidey senses, because we all have them. We don't need to just go through life existing. We have an energy field. Everybody has an energy field. And there's times when you might feel like you walk by somebody and you feel like, wow, there's so much sadness there. If you're allowed to, give them a hug. Give them, you know, a wink of the eye, something. Raise your hand and just say, hey, you know, I see you. I see your pain. Maybe that's what that person needs. But use all your spidey senses, your superpowers. Reading the energy signatures of your environment becomes a built-in intuitive warning system. I cannot talk today. And this is all about communication. Prior to an issue occurring, you have the possibility of avoiding explosive exchanges, accidents, conflict, or confrontation as it becomes in line with your fight or flight response, creating self-awareness and energetic resilience. So the affirmation that comes with this card is, I remove the illusion that hides the truth. The answer is before me. I remove the illusion that's hiding the truth. Here's the truth. Here you're removing it. And here you're becoming a magnet for everything that is good, that you deserve, and that you're worthy of. So stop hiding the truth. Let it out. Become the real you that you're supposed to be. Do it now, because the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be. And let's make it easy. You know, we don't have to make things hard. We did not come here to suffer and make things difficult. All right, that is stack number 2, and I feel like I need to do the golden singing bell. There we go. If you chose stack number 2, dun dun dun, your stone is Stromatolite. Look at all these beautiful lines. So Stromatolite, some people think that the cyanobacteria, which is in here, is thought to be the earliest life form on Earth. I guess it depends on which theory you go with. These crystals are fossils that show our deep time on Earth, the emergence of life, and the eventual evolving of life forms. They have the very patient, steady energy of a jasper as well, bringing temperance and steadfastness to any process or person. These fossils hold the energies of the earliest evolution of life on this planet. Use them to bring steadfast persistence, stability, connection to the essence of life, resilience, and versatility. The frequency of Stromatolite connects to the base and heart chakras, cleansing them and allowing for an increased energy flow. So nice and grounding, helps us feel secure and stable. So if you chose stack number 2, apparently you need some of that. Excuse me. And if you chose stack number 2, your first card is from the Spirit Song deck. And you get the King of Shells. And the King of Shells in this deck is represented by the fabulous seahorse. Look at that. He is just beautiful. The King of Shells is also known as the King of Water or the King of Cups. This is very emotional. This is, you've made it. You're the king. This has nothing to do with gender. This is the highest card in the suit. So you've made it. You're at the top. You're top dog or top seahorse in this case. So whatever you're doing, you know, congratulate yourself. You've made it to the top. Your next card from the Tarot of Dreams is a Three of Coins. And we've gotten this card a lot lately. In readings that I do, you know, outside of YouTube and in Pick a Stack. Three of Coins. This is Three of Pentacles, Three of Earth. And I love this card because it's like he's creating a whole universe. He's a glass blower, but he's creating this whole universe. And it's a reminder that we create our universe. So the universe that you created, that you've come to the top of, okay, it's come to fruition. You created that universe, but I feel like now is the time when you're going to create the next one. Once we get to the top here, we got to level up. We level up and then we go, you know, to the bottom rung of the next universe, but that bottom rung of the new universe is higher than the top rung of the past universe. Does that make sense? So this is all about, you've made it. Now start creating your next world. Start creating your next universe. What is it you want? You've made it. So now you have the foundation and all the tools that you need to go farther. But what do you want? And you might be saying, I don't know what I want. And that's okay. I don't know what I want either. But there are certain things that we want, like happiness and joy and love. Okay, put those on your list. I want to help people. Okay, put that on your list. You don't have to be specific, but just know that you are going to create your next universe. And your oracle card from the Sacred Spirit deck is card number 3, Astral Travel. But it says caution needed. So let's see what card number 3 says. Maybe you're going to be traveling astrally for your new universe. Astral travel can be described as a willful out-of-body experience, allowing a person to observe their physical surroundings. Entering the gateway to the astral plane or astral realm with intention is a careful practice that must be aligned with intention, clarity, and soulful purpose. I was talking with a young lady last month, and she kept saying, you know, she wanted to astral travel. And I said, what are you doing to protect yourself before you go? And she said, what? And I said, that's why we need to have a talk, because you need to protect your physical body and you need to protect your self, your astral body, because you want to make sure that you come back in this body. So there needs to be that, and you need to be protected so nothing happens to you. A sacred portal to hidden realms, accessing the astral body, allows you to travel and experience different realms of consciousness and universal experiences. Clairvoyance, psychic abilities, and spirit communication all require astral realm connections. The Akashic records exist within this realm and are guarded by sacred light keepers. With any astral travel, it is recommended to have a travel buddy with you, such as an ascended master or archangel, for added spiritual safety. Primarily, an astral experience allows individuals to be an observer, a witness to surroundings such as environments, past events, people, and our own forgotten experiences, including those long before our physical sense of visual or memory recall. Returning from an astral experience can leave everlasting impressions in our waking life, or it can leave you physically out of balance. If you don't come back into your body the right way, it is very difficult. For example, you can come back into your body upside down, and then your spending your whole day going, why do I feel so weird? And I can't walk. I'm having trouble speaking. It's because your eyeballs are down on your feet. So we need to make sure that we come back into our bodies the proper way. So astral information and experiences are affected by fear-based thoughts and energy frequencies. Keep your vibration high and alert your senses to any unwanted energetic connections that can influence you in a negative or spiritually abusive way. So right now, you are being asked to keep your spiritual radio tuned to listen for unwanted interference. Observe your surroundings and be aware of manipulation by others through psychic energy, speech, and social meetings. Caution is required in all areas of communication. The affirmation that goes with this card is, I am divinely protected. My soul is safe to explore my path with ease and grace. So that is your sacred spirit card. So you've got the Stromatolite is grounding. You're the king of your castle, so to speak. Whatever mission that you were working on. Now you're going to create a new universe for yourself. And you can use astral travel, but make sure you're protected. Okay? So, so, so important. I cannot stress that enough. I have worked with a lot of people who were attacked in the astral plane, who did not come back into their bodies the right way because they didn't plan it out. You need to set intention and you need to make sure that you're protected. Okay? If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Find out what you need to do it with another person, and then you'll be okay. Excuse me. All right. That was stack number 2. Let's do some golden singing bell. My guides are telling me to do golden singing bell after each stack today. All right. That was stack 2. Let's go to stack number 3. If you chose stack number 3, your stone is turquoise. Now this is real turquoise, not dyed howlite. This is from the Sleeping Beauty Mine. And genuine turquoise heals and cleanses energy centers and the physical body. And it's all about balance, which is what we were talking about in stack number 1. It can bring together male and female energies, act to induce wisdom and understanding, enhance trust, kindness, and the recognition of beauty. Placed on the throat chakra, it may release old vows and allow the soul to express itself once more. In a lot of Native American places, especially like southwestern United States, there's a lot of turquoise on the throat chakra. You see people wearing necklaces with it. That's all about communication and helping the soul be who it needs to be. So turquoise may also help explore past lives. It's an excellent healer and can relieve stress, balance emotions, and lift sagging spirits. As a stone of purification, it dispels negative energy and clears electromagnetic smog from the environment. So that is turquoise. I know it doesn't like being in a plastic bag, but I need to do it for the store. Okay, so your first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot deck. And it's the 3 of Acorns. And it's represented here by this cute giraffe. And the 3 of Acorns is akin to the 3 of Fire, the 3 of Wands. If you think about the giraffe can see things from a higher perspective. You know, he's way up there because he can eat the leaves off of the trees way up high. He's not looking at things down here where you and I are looking at them. He's way up here looking like that, kind of looking down. So it's all about a new perspective, a new higher perspective. I guess exploring not just what's around you, but exploring yourself. These are the days where we need to, like in stack number 2, create our new universe. So we need to explore ourselves in making that list of what we want to create. What brings me joy? You know, maybe I used to do this, but that doesn't really bring me joy anymore. So now I want to do that. Or I used to like doing this. I don't know what I like doing now. Okay, well, it's time to find out. So this is all about, finding that higher perspective and just, let's see what we can see. But we're not here to suffer. We're here to have joy and happiness and share with others. So your next tarot card is from the Tarot of Dreams. And it is the Devil card. So if you chose stack number 3, you're probably going, oh my gosh, oh no. Okay, chill. The Devil card is a reminder that you are focusing on things that you should not be focusing on. For example, materialism. We don't have to just survive anymore. If you're watching this video, you are not in survival mode. You're in living mode. I know you're not in survival mode because you're watching it on a phone or a computer. And if you're in survival mode, you don't have those things. Okay? So this is all about letting go of those things that are chaining you down. If you look closely, there's chains from his hands to this cage. Now, also, this cage door is open. You can leave anytime you want. We have the power. We have the power to get out of this cage. And this cage might be an addiction. It could be drugs. It could be money. It could be alcohol. It could be shopping. It could be, my guide said, being an energy vampire, sucking energy out of other people. It can be any of the things that drag you down. It could just be being addicted to the negative emotions and feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Let that stuff go. The cage door is open and you have the power. See things from a higher perspective and let go of all that stuff that is holding you down. I love this picture. This is the first time I've pulled this card in this deck. But I like this picture because, yes, the cage is chained to the devil, but the door is open. Just go through the door. Say, I got this. I got the power. I got the power because I saw it from a higher perspective. I don't need this cage anymore. So if you chose stack number 3, get out of the cage. Whatever that means to you, get out of the cage. See things from a higher perspective. Okay? You've got this. Whatever's dragging you down, let it go, baby. Let it go. And if you can't do it yourself, ask somebody for help. Ask somebody to hold the cage while you walk out the door. Or ask somebody to just call to you so you know where the door is. Okay? You don't have to do this alone, but you do have the power to do it alone. So then your Oracle card from the Sacred Spirit deck is card number 28. And interestingly, there's an owl. The owl sees things that the rest of us don't. The owl is a representation of inner knowing and mindfulness, patiently and carefully monitoring their surroundings, followed by clear and direct action. You may be feeling confused about people's actions, but like the owl, we must observe our surroundings to the best of our ability to see the real meaning of a person's actions or the origin of specific issues. Now is the time to journey inwards to access your inner knowing and personal wisdom through mindful practice to create a homeostasis, an equilibrium in your heart and mind, more balance. Bring yourself back to a heart space where you can approach anything with calmness and clarity. But right now, it's important that you place yourself of value. When the owl appears in your life, it encourages you to use strong intuition to gain wisdom about matters that you should not ignore, like self-worth and confidence. You're going to use that self-worth and confidence to get out of this cage. Tolerance can be achieved through objectivity and inner peace, acknowledging all of our experiences so we can be objective with our emotional and mental processes. The affirmation that goes with this card is, I react sensitively to others as I respect my personal boundaries. Get yourself that higher perspective. Get out of your freaking cage and use all those life experiences to be wise, to share your wisdom with others. It's very powerful. We go deep down in the depths of hell, and when we come back out, we can help others. That's why we're here. Okay? I love you guys. I'm going to do some golden singing bell. And remember, it's okay to ask for help. We've all been there, done that in one form or another. I love you. I send you my love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things because you are worthy and you deserve them. Namaste, my beautiful soul family. Have a blessed day.